Hello and welcome back to Culinary. Today I would like to share with you my recipe for an unusual yet delicious and very easy to make dish, which we called simply smoked salmon bake. Let's begin. To make this dish we'll need 200 grams of round rice, 500 ml of water, tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, the quantity depends on their size, 200 grams of smoked salmon, 1 tub 300 ml of single cream, some butter to butter an oven-proof dish, some black pepper and some cheese. And we'll start with cooking the rice. In a small saucepan, bring the water to boil, some salt, about half a teaspoon, and then pour the rice in, stir it, and cook it on low for 15 minutes exactly. Once you're cooking the rice, you need to stir it 3 times every 5 minutes. Take the lid off, stir it, put the lid back on, not completely closing it, and cook for further 10 minutes. If by any chance you realize you've run out of water and it's all been absorbed, just add a little bit of boiling water and make sure that you cook it for 15 minutes exactly. Next, we'll need to preheat the oven to 190 degrees Celsius and then slice the tomatoes. Like I said, any tomatoes you have at hand will do. If you're using medium size or large tomatoes, just slice them into about 5 millimeter thick, half a centimeter thick slices. If you're using small cherry tomatoes, just cut them in, say, 3. The rice is ready. All the water has been absorbed. It's nice and thick. Transfer it into a bowl. And now we'll assemble the dish. We'll need to take an oven-proof dish, any shape, and butter it with either a pastry brush or just with your hands. The bottom and the sides of the dish. Do it thoroughly, make sure that everything is coated with a thin layer of soft butter, like this. And now we'll assemble the dish. We divide the rice in half. First half goes on the bottom. Just spread it evenly with a spatula or spoon. Just in one nice and even layer. This recipe is enough for at least 2 people of very generous portions. If you want to make a dinner for more people, just increase the amount. Now, the next layer is the salmon. Cover the whole surface of the rice. Actually, salmon is not the only fish that you can use for this dish. We've made it and loved it with some smoked herring with kippers, and it was absolutely delicious. So if you want, you can try that as well. Really, really lovely. Now, next layer, tomatoes. On top of the salmon in a single layer, covering the whole surface. You will have much less to do if you're using large tomatoes or medium-sized tomatoes, but that's what we have today, and that's that. Very pretty, isn't it? I really hope you will try this dish. It's just that good. I hope you trust me. There you go. That's enough. On top of that, a good turn of freshly ground black pepper. And we'll top it with the remaining rice. Gently put it on top, trying not to cause the tomatoes slide off. And again, just spread it evenly, covering the tomatoes. There you go. This is it. As you can see, perfect amount for the bottom and the top layer of the cooked rice. And now we're pouring the single cream on top of that. It will seep in and provide plenty of moisture for the dish to cook. If it looks like, whoa, that's a lot of cream, it just looks like it. It's fine. It will be perfect. The rice and the fish and the tomatoes will absorb everything, and it will be just a perfect bake. And lastly, we sprinkle some cheese on top of the rice. I'm using cheddar cheese and also some mozzarella. I like this combination, just like on pizza. They just work very good together. That's it. And now we're going to place the dish into the preheated to 190 degrees Celsius oven for 40 minutes, rotating halfway. The dinner is ready. It looks and smells delicious, and we're serving it with a perfect, in our opinion, a salad made with cucumbers, radishes, dill, and dressed with a mixture of sour cream or creme fraiche with horseradish. Let's serve. As you can see, it's a very generous portion I'm serving here, and there is plenty still left. Look at that. As you can see, it's, I don't know, I think it looks really appetizing. It's very creamy, plenty of salmon, tomatoes, this crusty topping. Delicious. Do try it. Thank you for watching this episode of Culinary Haven. Please stay safe, stay at home. And until next time, bye.